So I'm Emma. I had a gastric sleeve in 2021 and I've lost just over 12 stone to date. My relationship with food was a strange one. Looking back, I was a binge eater, and I actually think I probably had a food addiction. I think I used food as a crutch. My emotions, I ate if I was sad, I ate if I was happy as a reward, if I did something good, if something went wrong. Food was what I went back to, and I guess that affected loads of things before I had the surgery. So relationships with my kids and my husband. I think I actually kept myself quite distant from everybody during that time. Just before surgery I got to 24 stone, that was the biggest that I got to. So I'd go for walks with the kids but my back would hurt. I couldn't go very far without getting out of breath. I guess I was never the fun mom. It's quite hard looking back because I feel like I've wasted so many years where I should have been doing stuff with them, and I should have been, I should have been out there and having fun and running around, and I physically couldn't do it. There was one main thing that led to me deciding to go ahead and have bariatric surgery. I'd had an issue where I'd had to go and see a doctor at the end of 2021. She had a strong word with me. Afterwards she was like, you need to start to look after yourself, because if you don't, you're going to start to get things because of your weight. The way that she spoke to me really hit home. I think the interesting thing was when I rang up Healthier Weight to ask about it, they were like, have you been in touch with us before? And I said, probably. She looked at my details on the system and went, you've called us once a year, every year for the last 5 years. So I'd made the decision and just went for it. And I thought, if I don't do something now, the doctor's right, I'm going to get something nasty, or something's going to happen and I'm not going to be here. So the day I booked my surgery was 2 weeks later, and I had to start my liver reducing diet the next day, which I think for me probably worked out quite well because I didn't have time to worry. It fell right over Christmas, which was interesting. So Christmas dinner was a bit different that year. We'd gone out the week before and bought lots of Christmas food in. I didn't then partake in any of it. And bless him, my husband did a spreadsheet for Christmas dinner to make sure I was under the calories for that day, to be able to have a little bit of everything for Christmas dinner. Day of surgery, when I went in, I was very, very quiet on the drive to the hospital. The staff at the hospital were amazing and made me feel really at ease, showed me to my room. I bought lots of stuff unnecessarily with me. I can't rate it enough. Everybody, considering I was there on my own, I was really scared being on my own. Everybody made me feel so at ease, and yet I couldn't have asked for more on that day, really. So since having surgery, God, life has changed in so many different ways. I mean, I can do things that I never thought I could do before, and definitely couldn't do physically before. My daughter, her last birthday, or she really wanted to go to Go Ape. I went to Go Ape with her, went up on the wires, went round everything and managed to do everything. I'm trying to make sure I do things that scare me and things that I'm not necessarily comfortable doing, because I can move more than I did before. I weigh less now than what I've lost. I've lost more than what I weigh now. Going to work and be walking around the building all day, or going out to meetings, and I can go places and I'm not thinking in my head, oh my God, how am I going to walk from here to there and not be a red, sweaty, can't breathe state by the time I get there. And with things with my children as well, they're all getting older, they're sort of all teenagers now, but I can do things with them that I never would have done in the past. It's those memories that I can make with the kids and with my husband now that I feel like I look back on past things that we've done together and just sort of in the background or hiding away. Just feels joyous to be like this whole zest for life of like, I want to do things, I want to try new things, new experiences, and sort of get out there and sort of catch up on the time that I thought that I'd lost. Any advice to anybody thinking about having weight loss surgery and not sure? My advice would be just do it. Honestly, my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. I wish I'd done it that 5 years ago when I first rang up and inquired about it. I can't imagine not having the life that I have now, and I wouldn't be where I am now without having had this surgery. So if you're sitting on the fence, if you're thinking about it and wondering, just go for it.